Yo guys, welcome back to a brand new PTCGO Unbroken Bonds video. Today guys, we're going to be looking at the brand new Zeraora, and we're going to be comboing him with Magnezone. So really the idea is you want to use Magnetic Circuit to get light energies on your Zeraora, and you want to use Discharge, which is 50 damage for each light energy that you discard. You have to discard all the energy on Zeraora. So if you have like 5 energy on the stick, you can do 250 damage, which is enough to take out quite a few big threats. Unfortunately though, it is hard to get energy in your hand, not to mention to get the energy back on, we only have stuff like Fisherman and Energy Retrieval. But this Magnezone combo is pretty good. Magnezone can actually work too with other lightning types like PikaRom, which I actually threw one in here, literally just because if we ever get to use Tag Bolt because of Magnezone, that'd be just epic. So I don't know. Anyways, before we get into today's PTCGO video, guys, of course, shout out to the sponsor, PTCGO. As always, guys, if you're ever in any need of any PTCGO codes, you're trying to get Unbroken Bonds codes, or Team Up codes, Celestial Storm codes, or you're trying to get Trainer Kit codes, you're trying to get the promo Jirachi, or like the promo Zapdos, you can get them over at PTCGO. You can also get Pokemon GX box codes, like Kangaskhan GX and a Alola Marowak GX. So if you do end up getting something from PTCGO at the checkout, if you put in the discount code LDF, you get a 5% discount on your purchase. So yeah, shout out to PTCGO. If you're looking for Pokemon TCG stuff, get them over at PTCGO. So shout out to them. So now let's look into the list here. This was actually a little bit hard to build because with this deck you have to run Magnezone, so you have to play Rare Candies. It's in a lightning deck, so you have to play stuff like Electropowers in your deck, and you have to play a few amount of energy so that you can consistently have your energy for Zeraora. And you also have to play other stuff like Fisherman. So I don't know, this was really hard to kind of put together. But I'm kind of happy with what I came up with. So Zeraora doing 50 damage for each lightning you have to discard from this guy isn't actually that bad. It's kind of similar to Baby Blacephalon, except you have to do it from your hand, and Blacephalon has way more support than we do. But Discharge can do quite a bit of damage. And again, we have Choice Band and we have Electropower to boost the numbers. So if we have 5 energy on Zeraora and a Choice Band / an Electropower play, we can do 280, which is enough to take out like a Reshizard. So it can actually take one-shots. The problem is the only way to get this guy going is through Magnezone. Magnezone is a stage 2 Pokemon, but it allows you to build it up fairly easily. So basically the deck is kind of just all about the Zeraora. We have Coco Prism, which you'll see in a lot of lightning decks, obviously. Mew, just here to protect your bench. Having Mew in like every deck is so good because of Tag Bolt. PikaRom's gonna see a lot of play, by the way, just because of the fact that PikaRom got 2nd place in NAIC. We got Dedenne in here, Lele. Obviously, we gotta play the GX version of Zeraora. You can even use the GX attack full voltage to build up your own Zeraora, which is kind of funny. And again, I am playing one PikaRom. Just as a test, I want to see if we're going to be able to Magnetic Circuit 6 energies onto PikaRom, and then just come out of nowhere with a Tag Bolt. So that's going to be really good. You can also play Tapu Koko GX as another option for a lightning type attacker. That's it for the Pokemon. We go to the items now. There's a lot of important stuff to put in here. First off, we have 2 Electropowers. Yes, I'm not playing 4. That's too clunky. You have to find room for Rare Candy. You have to have a lot of light energies for Magnezone. So it's kind of clunky. So I couldn't really find room for more than just 2 of these. To be honest, we can get away with just 2 Electropowers. We have 2 Choice Band to back that up. I am playing Energy Retrieval. I really wish I could play more. Like, we don't have Starmie or anything, and there's no, like, Mount Coronet for lighting energy, so it's really hard to get energy back in your hand outside of just Energy Retrieval and Fisherman. So we're just going to be running one of these to get back 2 energies. 4 Nest Balls, 4 Candies, pretty standard stuff for this deck. 1 Stretcher, 1 copy of Switch, 4 Ultra Balls, 1 Thunder Mountain, and I am playing a Viridian Forest. It's one way we can get energy in our hand. I know there's also Energy Spinner, but the problem with doing Energy Spinner, like, because when you go first, you get to use Energy Spinner, right? You get 3 basic energies from your deck instead of 1. The problem using that is if you play it before you Lillie, you clunk your hand up. I would prefer just to have the Viridian. I got 4 Cynthia, 4 Lillie, 2 Guzmas. I am playing 3 Fishermen. We're going all in with the Fisherman. Fisherman is very important. We want to be able to Fisherman 4 energy back. If we go Fisherman, Energy Retrieval on the same turn, we can get 6 energy for PikaRom. But yeah, we are going to be running 3 Fishermen. Very important. Just get 4 energy back every turn. Constantly hit 200 damage with Discharge. 2 Choice Bands, and I am going all in. I'm going to be playing 11 energies. And that's a lot of energy, but I would prefer to have 11 than just something like 10. If you want to go 10 energy, you can, and then you can just throw in like a 2nd Energy Retrieval. I like having that 11th energy. It's really important to have as much energy as you can. in my opinion. I think it's good. That energy could be taken out, though, for another retrieval A fourth Fisherman maybe, another draw supporter. There's no like draw support ability in this deck, so it's kind of all just going to come down to you getting lucky with your draws. So hopefully it goes well for us. So let's go see this Zeraora Magnezone deck in action. See if we can actually win with it. Alright guys, let's go do some games now with some Zeraora Magnezone. I actually am more interested in trying to get a 6 energy tag bolt off, but that's just me. We'll see if we do well. I apologize if I do sneeze in this video. I'm a little sick right now, unfortunately. Allergy season. Stuff sucks when you get sick. It really does. I hate having a runny nose. Alright, so we do win the coin flip. We might expect to run into a lot of PikaRom because it got second at NAIC. Reshizard was like nowhere to be seen. Alright. Not a bad starting hand, I would say. Definitely workable. This deck obviously will lose games because it probably bricks probably like 50% of the time. Okay. I don't know what we're up against. Don't really care though, as long as we get a beautiful combo off, I will be very happy. We'll draw an extra card. Yeah, hey, look at that. We got Rare Candy. Alright. Might as well just slap everything down. I don't really know what we're playing against. Okay, we just casually draw into the zone. Rare Candy. I love to see it. Kartana, False Swipe. Looks like we're playing against Alolan Exeggutor. Bit of an unconventional build, though, using that Dragonite. Alright, well, Lillie. Hope we don't get Marshadowed for next turn. We didn't get any energy. We do have a Dedenne, though. So I think we have to go to Dedenne next turn. I think I just pass. Kind of regret putting this guy down because we aren't using him. We have the Dedenne next turn, though, I think. Unless we can draw a Cynthia. No energy off of that Lillie is kind of disheartening, but we'll make it work. We shall make it work. I don't think this matchup is that bad. If they don't have Mew, Tag Bolt could be really good. Take out 2 Exeggutors. Hopefully they don't use False Swipe, but I think they're just playing more for Exeggutor. I don't think they randomly have like Koga in the deck. The Dragonite's interesting though, that is for sure. They're definitely going to be trying to get a Lance Prism Star off at some point, so we do have to be ready for that. We have to be ready for a Lance Prism Star. And they're just going to multiply. Alright, so we can probably knock out the Execute here with Crushing Claw, which I think we'll go for. Now, we are going to play the Dedenne. I think we just go for it. Just kind of YOLO it. Just YOLO it. Still no energy, bro. What the heck? Alrighty then. If the game doesn't want to give me energy, we'll thin the deck out. Do we have? How much energy do we have? Okay, we prize 2 energy. Hopefully we can hit an energy off the Cynthia so we can knock out this Execute. That would be pretty disheartening if we don't find one. Alright, we do. We have a Viridian too. Start to load up Zeraora. Viridian's going to help them though, so I'm actually just going to hold off on it for now. We don't need it. We're just going to knock him out Crushing Claw anyways. We'll take our prize. Fisherman. So we actually get rid of 4 energy to knock out an Exeggutor every single turn with Zeraora, which is not favorable for me, but whatever. We'll make it work. Dragon's Claw. Is this like a post-rotation build? This is a post-rotation deck, isn't it? This has to be a post-rotation build. Choice Helmet and Dragon's Claw. Okay then, if my opponent wants to play post-rotation Exeggutor build, be my guest. Alright, we do survive, so all we need now is to get 4 energy here, knock him out. It's not looking too promising though, because our hand is not very great. We'll see what we can do though. We'll see what we can do. I'm fine with just kind of hitting him with Crushing Claw anyways. I'm going to stretch or shuffle. Bit of a waste, but whatever. I want to draw more cards with Lillie here. Alright, we just need 2 energy. Can we find it? We almost got there. We did get another Magnezone though, which is pretty lit. We did whiff that energy though to knock out this Exeggutor. And we get knocked out by Dragon Talon. Big yikes. So I guess I just go in with it with I guess we bring in the Zeraora. Sure, we knock ourselves out, bring in the Zeraora. Yeah, I guess that's fine. I think Zeraora's the only thing that can really take a hit here. got 10 HP left, so that's good. We can knock him out by touching him. We'll see what we can do here. We do have the Fisherman Energy Retrieval, so, and Viridian still, as long as it doesn't get bumped, we can do quite a bit. Expect Zeraora to take a big hit here. I honestly could just Ultra Ball for PikaRom here and just, like, get ready for a Tag Bolt. That's honestly what I'm thinking of doing, depending if they do play Mew or not. Because we do have a pretty good hand here, I would say. Like, despite not having a supporter or any, like, Oranguru draw cards, we don't, like, again, we don't have any Oranguru, like, Zoroark or Zebstrika or Pidgeotto. Like, literally no draw support in this deck. We just rely on our hand size to help us out. Alright. I don't really care. It's definitely playing a position deck, so I don't really care if you take damage. Ooh, an energy top deck is huge. That is huge. Well, kind of. I'd say it's huge, but I just realized. We might have to attack with Magnezone. I think I'm gonna have to. Attack with Magnezone for now. I can Ultra Ball for PikaRom, get 4 energies. I can do Full Blitz. I could do that. I might just attack with Magnezone, though, to be honest. Like, it's not gonna get knocked out next turn. Then again, though, it's probably best to set up the PikaRom play. Yeah, I really don't want to lose that Energy Retrieval, but I think the PikaRom play is probably smart here. How much energy is in the discard? 5? Okay. So we can make this work. We can just dance to a Magnezone and a PikaRom. Sadly, we can't Tag Bolt this turn. That would be pretty exciting. It's funny how PikaRom gets played with just, like, basic, like, just necessities like E-Switch. You could technically make it work with, like, Magnezone, which, in theory, it's, like, a good combo, but in practice, probably doesn't work very well. So, as long as he doesn't, like, come out of nowhere like a B-String or something, we should be good here. And then we can just Tag Bolt him next turn and basically just win the game. We are going to take a bit of damage, but we should be able to just wrap up this game here with Tag Bolt. So maybe Magnezone PikaRom is, like, the best thing in the planet. It's obviously never going to work. Even post-rotation, PikaRom is still extremely busted. It's probably one of the only, like, good decks that can get energy and play really quickly. There's a Lance. Oof. That's fine, though. We can still do Tag Bolt. PikaRom probably won't get KO'd here. We could still do Tag Bolt. We still have Zeraora, so, like, our wing conditions, Tag Bolt, tag with Magnezone, maybe. We just need to get our other Fisherman. We don't have a lot of way to get energy back. PikaRom does give up 6 energy. Kinda wish I played Acerola, but, again, you know, this is a Zeraora deck, not a PikaRom deck. There's a Netball. Getting nothing. There's a Pokegear. So they get an Execute here, and they don't get a Choice Helmet. We should Tag Bolt, knock this out, knock out an Execute. If not, I'll probably just take out the Kartana. Or actually, no, we should probably take out the Altaria. It does my point to find Execute here. This is definitely a post rotation build, so we can feel a little happier. Ooh, Custom Catcher. Oh, never mind. They aren't going to bring anything up. They could have brought out the Dene, or the Zeraora and knocked it out. But nope, they're just going to hit me. Drew an Electropower. Alright, well, I think I just Tag Bolt here. And probably just knock out the Kartana. I guess I could still, like, full Blitz. Like, okay, he can see. He's like, no, I'm out of here. I can't deal with PikaRom and Magnezone in the same deck. But yeah, I'm happy I got to show off the PikaRom a little bit. I was actually going to probably just go with a full Blitz there because I was thinking, like, okay, I can save the Electropower, maybe use it with Magnezone in case I need to do that extra 30, knock out an Executor, but I could save Tag Bolt when he benches a couple of Executes. I don't know. I think that was fine. We did use Zeraora, like, just kind of barely. But sometimes a PikaRom Magnezone Tag Bolt is better. It's a lot better, let's be honest. But, yeah, you know what? That's the deck for you. If you get it set up, it does work. And we got to show off how the deck can set up, so that's kind of cool. Well, see you guys in another match. Alright guys, let's go do another game with Zeraora Magnezone. I'm curious to see if we can run to a tag team deck. And see how the deck does. Yep, looks like we're up against PikaRom. As expected, we would find it. Alright, we'll see who wins this game. We do win the coin flip. Alright, that's going to help as long as they don't turn to full blitz me. Alrighty then. Let's see how we start here. Oof, we have to start with our own PikaRom. Not great, but I actually think this is a pretty decent hand. If we can potentially turn to full blitz them. We'll see though. I don't mind this hand. We'll see what my opponent's running. Yeah, it's gonna be a PikaRom deck. Ooh, Rare Candy top deck's pretty good. I think I'm just gonna get another Magnemite down. I would play the Thunder Mountain down, but that's gonna help my opponent a lot, so I'm gonna pass on that. There's a Zeraora. We have an Ultra Ball for next turn too, which is hype. Probably best to save the energy then. We might get Marshadow though, so I'm gonna attach that. Alright, screw it. We'll just do that and pass. We're probably gonna get Marshadowed here. If not, we probably can pop off and start attacking next turn. We'll see though. The PikaRom match is gonna be an interesting one. We're actually gonna be looking for Mew because he can tag bolt knock out one of my Magnezones. Can't knock out Magnemite, but he can knock out Magnezone. Or potentially Dedenne. Oh, he's playing the Jirachi build. Alrighty then. That's fine. Not to mention, we do have the Zeraora too. Like, we do have that Discharge we can still do. So we have a lot of answers to tag team Pokemon. We have our own tag team, and then we have the Zeraora, which can take out tag teams too. So this match could be a 50-50 match. It'll either go good or it'll go bad. Depends how my opponent does here. Doesn't look like they're going to be getting a turn 1 full blitz off. Because they already retreated, which is usually a good sign. They have to find a switch and stuff like that, so I'm feeling that PikaRom should be safe to live the turn here. It'd be kind of insane if we're able, if they do go with the PikaRom the active, it'd be kind of insane to pull off a Tag Bolt knockout. Not even with 6 energy, just knock it out with Choice Band and like Electropower. I do wish we had like Koko GX in the deck, but like, I don't know. Can't find room for it. And I'd rather just, yeah, even like Zeraora GX attack goes well with Baby Zeraora, so like, there's still synergy there. There's an Ultra Ball that's probably going to get the PikaRom. We'll see how they do. If they knock me out, or not knock me out, if they do get the full blitz off, we might have to just play aggressive and go for a Tag Bolt. Ooh, they got rid of Dedenne. They do have 2 energy in the discard, which is not great. Obviously, that's a double energy attachment with Dance of the Ancients, which is not ideal for me to see. I have 2 Prisms in my hand and an Ultra Ball. I don't like that either. We're most likely going to get Marshadowed here. We'll see, though, if we do. If we don't, again, we have turn 2 zone. We can Cynthia, hope for a better hand, and then just hope that we can go off with PikaRom. That's basically the goal. But we'll see if my opponent's able to get there. They need to find a switching card if they want to move this Jirachi from the active spot. So it might be stuck. Then we can go with our, even if, like, I doubt he'll knock me out. It is possible, though, for him to get a Tag Bolt off and knock me out without doing the second effect. And we can maybe bring in Zeraora and try to do something there. My opponent's playing the Eevee, so they're playing Jolteon in their deck, which is fine. Not really worried about Jolteon. The more GXs, the better. The Zapdos build probably would have been harder for us to beat, but having the GX build with Jolteons and PikaRoms, just more prizes for Discharge. I like to see it. We only need, what, 4 energy knockout Jolteon? 5 energy knockout PikaRom. Not too bad. We'll see what my opponent gets here, though. There's an Ultra Ball. That's most likely going to get them either a Dedenne-GX or a Marshadow. Most likely going to get them a Marshadow, though. If they do Marshadow us, we won't have to turn to, unfortunately. We could still draw into a hand, though, that could either get us Magnezone or Thunder Mountain and an energy to full blitz them. So we'll have to see. If I get the full blitz off, I'm tempted just to build up the Zeraora, just so I have, like, 2 attackers. Like, we're not going to get knocked out. Well, we could get knocked out by Tag Bolt, but I don't know. Ooh, they got rid of a Guzma. Yep, there's Marshadow. There's Let Loose. It's going to feel pretty good when Let Loose leaves the format. You don't have to worry about the pesky ability anymore. Alright, I'm a little scared that this thing's going to give me just 4 energies. I knew it. I knew we were going to get a bad hand with that. Alright, bad hand is gone. I love to see it. Cash the active with Lillie for 4. Ooh, we did get Magnezone, but no Rare Candy. I think I have to go for the Dedenne. Like, I'm gonna lose the Stretcher and a Magnezone. I don't really care about losing his hand. I'm looking for that Rare Candy Magnezone so I can attack. We still didn't get it, though. That's a rip. My opponent's most likely gonna knock me out with Tag Bolt here. Let loose the Destroyer of Good Hands. Hopefully my opponent got a bad hand off of that. Probably not, though. But don't worry, folks. Let Loose is going to be leaving the standard format in a couple of months. When I do my Pulse Rotation deck videos, this thing won't have to be a worry anymore. So I don't have to worry about having a turn 1 Lillie for 8. I don't have to worry about getting Let Loose to like a 4-card hand. Unless they do Judge, which is less threatening than Let Loose. This garbage will be leaving the format eventually, folks. We'll see if my opponent gets a knockout here. I really hope they don't. I want to survive the turn. We did lose a Stretcher and Magnezone, which sucks. The 2 energy discards I'm fine with, though. Alright, let's see what they get here. They need to retreat the Jirachi. They need to go into PikaRom. When they do that, we can try and do our own PikaRom play. If they do knock me out, we gotta hope we find the Rare Candy Zone, because we could still go with Discharge and try and knock out PikaRom. We have the Mew in play. So, at the very least, our bench is sort of safe for now from Jolteon and Tag Bolt. Oh, they got a switch. Alright, did they find an E-switch and an energy? They have to have a lot of... They have to get another damage booster, so they have to actually get a lot to knock me out. We'll see if they get there. Oh, they're going for a Jolteon this turn. So I can play Electropower if they do go for that, and I can try and full Blitz knock them out. Ooh, Jolteon's prized. That's what you get for Marshadowing me. Unless it's in their hand. They probably only play a 1-1 line, so it's probably in their hand. But hey, you know, if it's prized, that's making me pretty happy. So that's pretty good that they had to commit that energy. That makes it a little bit harder for them to actually attack me this turn with PikaRom, which is pretty good. Let's see if they do have it, though. They do have that switch. Like, they could go into Eevee, and they might have Jolteon in their hand. So they can go with Jolteon. They can Swift Run me, potentially. Ooh, they're gonna go with a Koko GX. That's fine. We can still knock it out with full Blitz. And they remove all the energy off the board, and they don't have a Koko Prism anymore, right? Yeah, okay, it's in there. This is fine. I guess now I'm happy I didn't get a knockout, because we probably would have been KO'd by Tapu Thunder. So that makes me feel a little bit more happier. There's an Ultra Ball. I can get them a Lele or Dedenne. If they get a Lele, though, that's an easy Tag Bolt target. No, a Zeraora. That's fine. So I guess our Tag Bolt target would just be like PikaRom, knock that out with that, and then probably hit the Jirachi. Ooh, they had a Lillie too. That sucks. Still, though, we're probably not going to get knocked out this turn. It is still possible for them to maybe attack me next turn with Zapdos. We'll have to see, though. Alright, Cynthia, give us Rare Candy Magnezone. Nope, didn't find it. That's fine, though. We can full Blitz for the knockout. Ooh, only 2 energy in the deck. Alright, we'll attach them to Zeraora. Take our prizes. Got another. That's not helping. What's their other prize looking like? That's not really helping either. Alright, well, next turn we can try and Guzma and discharge the PikaRom, maybe get some damage on that. Or we can knock out the Zeraora if we can find Electropower. Alright, let's see if PikaRom lives. Again, the fact that he's used Koko Prism makes me feel pretty safe this turn. If my opponent really wants, they can go with an attack on their own Zeraora. And, like, they could GX attack. But again, I'm pretty sure they can't attack me this turn outside of Jolteon. But they didn't even get a prize, and I think it's prized. So they might not even have the Jolteon available to them. So I'm expecting PikaRom to live. And then we can Guzma bring something up. Keep PikaRom for later. Ooh, oh no, I forgot they have Zapdos. Oh, PikaRom's a goner. We didn't even get to use Tag Bolt because we can't find... Oh, they actually just attached to the PikaRom. Never mind. We don't have to worry about Zapdos Electropower. That's really good. Never mind. They have Thunder Mountain. That does mean we only have to get rid of the 2 energy here, which is not too terrible, I guess. Do they have the Electropower or the Choice Band? This is intense. They might have a knockout. If they don't have a knockout, this is huge. And they got it. Well, we didn't get to use Tag Bolt. That's fine. It's a good thing we put the energy here. Not having Tag Bolt this game at all. Oh, no, they're getting a Stretcher? Wait, do they just not have the knockout then? Did they prize all the rest of their Electro Powers or something? They did. Oh my gosh. What? Trying to think what I want to do. I do want to knock this thing out. Well, you know what I can do? As long as they don't Marsh out of me next turn, I can just Guzma knock this thing out, and I think I'm going to go for that. So we do have the knockout endgame next turn. 4 energy and a Choice Band is all we need. Yeah, we're just going to casually knock him out and make him think that I'm not going to do anything. And then we win next turn. We can just win the game with a Discharge. Assuming my opponent doesn't Marshadow or Judge me, we will win the game with a Discharge on that PikaRom. I just hope that they drop the Zapdos, knock me out, go from there. Please do that. I hate this game. Are you serious? You played Judge in your deck? Oh my gosh. Are they gonna judge me though? Like, I didn't do anything with my hand. Well, we can still win if we can get a good enough hand to pull off a double energy. We can also still hit Electropower Choice Band. Like, it's still possible to win. It's just a little annoying that they are going to judge me. I'm actually really surprised they're even attacking me with PikaRom and they're not just going for a Zapdos here. Ooh, that is so annoying though. They play Judge. You already have the let loose. You don't need to play Judge. Oh my gosh. At least we don't have to find Guzma now because they're attacking me with PikaRom. So it makes me feel a little bit happier about this. Still though, that is very annoying. Yeah, we can't get the knockout here. Why are you playing Judge, dude? That's so frustrating. Like, I get the Marshadow, but seriously, you're playing Judge? And of course, it just happens to be what they might need to screw me over here. Still, though, we're not out of the game yet. They still, like, have to win by taking out my Pokemon. And there's still quite a few to go. And we have the Mew, so they can't Tag Bolt me. But seriously, why do you have Judge in your deck? You don't need it. Alright, can we just draw one of our Choice Bands or Electropower so we can just win this game? So I can be put out of my misery here. I could Dedenne them, actually. Alright, let's see what we draw. And we win. Holy cow, bro. Oof. Oh, wait, what? Oh, shoot. I forgot we're 10 damage off. Why did I say we're going to win? Alright, never mind. We didn't have game last turn. What do you know? I'm an idiot. 230 is not 240. Is it the end of the game, though? No, it is. We actually just win with Mew. So yeah, we have game next turn, unless he Ace Roll this. At this point, I'm not surprised my opponent plays an Ace Rolla because they have Judge in their deck and Copycat, but please just attack me. I swear. They have, like, answers to everything. They got rid of my hand, which would have been, you know, awesome if we didn't lose the hand. So they have, like, answers to everything at this point. So I wouldn't be surprised if they came out of nowhere and Ace Rolla this thing. Seriously, please don't do that. Okay. Well, they might have a max potion, which is still scary. Jeez, my opponent just has answers to everything, though, don't they? Alright, please, just attack me with Jolteon, so I can win this, please and thank you. If I didn't draw the Choice Band, by the way, I would have went for a Dedenne there. But I guess they would have had the switch, so it doesn't really matter. Alright, just knock me out with your head bolt attack so I can win. Come on. This game is stretching on way longer than it probably should have, but that's the nature of playing Zeraora with Magnezone. I didn't even get to use Magnezone this matchup. That's one of the issues with it, man. So it's a stage 2 that needs Rare Candy. We played 3 of our supporters, lol. Alright, yeah, we win. Okay. You know, this game probably should not have been this close, to be honest with you. This game went way too close. But, yeah. Energy Retrieval for the win. For the win. And yeah, see ya, PikaRom. That's game. Alright, yeah, that game went way too close. The fact that they judged me there is so frustrating because I was like, oh my gosh. But it turns out I was only doing 230 damage the whole time. I'm an idiot. My math is terrible. I can't even look at their deck list. Dang it, I wanted to see if they had like an ace roll or something. Zeraora Magnezone for you folks. That is it. I don't know about this deck, man. It is weird. We didn't get to use Magnezone in that game, unfortunately. Zeraora did get to shine. At least we got to attack with it. I'm going to wrap up the video here, by the way. This is an interesting deck. Any last minute changes I would make probably would to try to find room for more Electropowers. These damage boosters might actually be more important than I thought, because I really thought I was going to discharge knock him out there, but my math was off, which is incredible. But yeah, this is definitely a meme deck. I do think the PikaRom potential with Tag Bolt and Magnezone and Fisherman and like stuff like that is pretty strong, and I do think there is something to the idea of using Magnezone to build up Tag Bolt. I don't think it'll ever work in competitive play because it, you know, obviously like the Turbo, Energy Switch, Koko, Prism, Rayquaza, PikaRom builds are just way better than having to rely on a stage 2 Pokemon. But you know what? There is something to it, so I think you should keep the Tag Bolt potential here instead of, you know, just going with like a Koko. I don't know. This deck is really memeable. We didn't get to really get Magnezone and play that last game. We just kind of bricked our rare candies and stuff like that. But we did get to attack Zeraora despite being 10 damage off of winning the game. For some reason, my math was terrible there. But it's alright because my boy Mew came in and just said, hey, I got Psy Power. I got you, bro. I'm a Psy Power. Knock out that PikaRom. So yeah, this Mew is just like the best card in the deck, I swear, man. This thing is so good against PikaRom. But that's going to wrap up today's feature video with the deck. I think I showed off what the deck is aiming to do. We got the Magnezone in play, and that does take you to our game. We didn't get to use Magnezone that last game, but it was still an intense game, and we got to use PikaRom more than I really expected. But hey, PikaRom really did shine in this video. This Zeraora, yeah, definitely a meme. I don't think it's that good. There's just not enough support for this card to build it up. Like, relying on Fisherman, Energy Retrieval, and Magnezone to consistently attack every turn is not great. Despite this thing can hit some pretty high numbers pretty quickly, I still think it's not that good of a card. But you know what? It was fun to show off anyways, and this was a pretty fun deck to play, especially when you get it going. It is fun. But that'll wrap today's feature video, guys. If you enjoyed, don't forget to leave a like on the video. Don't forget to subscribe by subscribing down below. Leave a like if you enjoyed today's Unbroken Bonds video. Subscribe on the road to 5,000 subs / 4,900 subscribers. And of course, check out the sponsor, Card Cavern TCG, in the description. If you're ever trying to get PTCGO codes, get them over there. Follow me on Twitter too, down in the description below if you want to stay up to date with me, I guess, Kappa. And I'll see you guys in another PTCGO video, guys, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.